So Ralph last night noticed on the video that there was a nick inside of the liner here. Now, if we want to bring the camera over here and up here, that's right. You see it there? There's several little gouges where that valve scraped that top edge of that liner.
Right there.
Yeah.
I gotta zoom.
But it's high enough on there where that top piston ring's not really going to hit it much. So we've got this JB Weld, this quick weld that has steel reinforcing epoxy in it. So we're going to fill those little dents with the JB Weld here. And then once the ring kind of grooves through it, it should be fine and give us really good compression. And then if not, I'll just rebuild it again after Burning Man. So we're going to fix that, and this JB Weld's good stuff, so it should hook us up. Okay, just kidding. We talked to Joe, and he has the liner that I need, and I have a new set of rings already with me, so we're going to just swap the liner, keep the piston, change the rings on it, because the rings would have got scored a little bit by going by that, and then the liner. So if you didn't notice in that video when I was doing that about JB Weld, we had already started pulling the liner on it here.
Look how easy that comes out.
Yeah, it's not supposed to come out that easy, because this has got a little bit of play. So
Awesome.
there it is.
Let's look down the hole.
We've already removed the oil pan too, so the piston's ready to come out. We've been working. They should be here in a little bit. Instead of coming last night, we talked to them, and we planned to do everything today. It was getting so late in the day, and we still had a few things to get together. And it actually worked out great because Ralph noticed those gouge marks in the top of that liner. I was so hyper-focused on looking down in that hole and expecting to see, a hole in the piston and the head all mangled up. And because I didn't see any of that, I never really looked close to that upper edge. I looked down low on the liner and there were no scores or anything, which is usually when the valve bends, it just takes everything out in there. And I was so excited to not see that, I just didn't look close. And that camera in that hole has a lot of detail that it shows. So that was really cool that he noticed that, and then we could put a new liner in here.
iPhone cameras are pretty impressive sometimes.
Yes. Okay. So the number 2 hole.
Piston's moving in the...
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Gently.
Yeah, try not to bang it. There's 2 hands, just in case the rod cap falls off. It's not going to hit me in the face. I'm gonna have to get my... I gotta get a taper for it.
You want a rubber mallet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop this.
Okay. That's all I needed. Just a little tap. That sucks.
The pickup tube in the way?
Yeah, but if I can pull the piston out and then
Just leave that sitting there.
as long as I have enough to clear, yeah, it'll clear it.
we turn the crank, you could probably get it out of there. But
Yeah, no, I'll just push the piston up. So you have your big pry bar, and I'll push it up, and I'll have you go to the top and lift it up out of there.
okay.
Come in real close on this. So this is where the valve is right here, and this is where the damage was. I haven't touched these rings, but I see like a little shininess right on the very edge right there. So that's where it would have come up against that wall. I'm gonna wipe it without, I don't want to move it. I'm replacing them anyways. I just wanted to. I don't see any scoring when I'm looking at it in the light there. It's way over here. The valve was way over here, so it's just carbon that's on there right now. But
It could have rotated.
yeah, and that could have scraped when we were pulling it out of the thing too.
Something right there.
I think it's just oil.
Oh, it's just shit. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm replacing them, so we're good. Okay, so Joe should be here in a little bit, and he's bringing Gary Hatt with him. Gary is the publisher of Bus Conversions magazine. So they'll be here in just a little bit, and then we'll try and do another live segment a little bit later.